YouTube? It's your boy Young Chris, back at it again with a new vid from 901's Kicks. Yeah, so today I'm answering out to the call out for my Black is Beautiful challenge. My bros over there next up, they all said that everyone in the crew, got called out to go ahead and do it. So that's what I'm finna do here today. I'm gonna show y'all 5 of, I guess you'll say, my favorite, dominantly black shoes. And then, of course, I'll give an honorable mention along the way. But if this is your first time to the channel, definitely please do like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. Let's chop it up in the comment section. As always, I'm blessed. I appreciate getting to know each and every one of y'all. The channel is growing. So, hey, ain't nowhere above from here. Let's see. I guess we'll go ahead and start off with the honorable mention first and foremost. The only reason why I'm going to say it's honorable mention because it kind of hovers in that boundary. I guess you'll say, is it more black than anything? But I guess the next 5, I think they'll be better suited for this one anyways. So the honorable mention is this. The Air Max 1 Tokyo Maze. Now, this particular one is the right shoe, and this one is definitely dominantly black. Has black insole, sole, the sole of the shoe and everything like that. And then, of course, it has this crazy maze-like texture pattern all over too. So there's a little bit of white peeking in. Of course, you got white swooshes and stuff like that. Red accents on it. But this particular shoe is more so dominantly black than anything. But when you get to the left shoe, this one, of course, is more dominantly white. So, while you can argue and say this one does have a lot of black in it, I just say, just for the reasons of it not being both shoes completely, or more so black than anything, I said I'll leave this as the honorable mention. But definitely Air Max 1 Tokyo Maze, definitely a dope silhouette of a shoe. And it was somewhat of a hard cop. Not a lot of people got this particular pair. Glad I was able to get it in the collection. And let's see. Alright, so next up on that one, this is where I guess it would be number 5. And this particular shoe actually came in that same pack. They dropped, let's see, it was the Tokyo Maze, the Soul, the London Summer, I think that's what it's called. Then the NYC joint, and then there was the Shanghai. So the Shanghai was my favorite. Tokyo Maze was my second favorite. And this one right here, the Air Max 97 Soul, was my third favorite out the pack. But honestly, since I've had this shoe, this has definitely risen to probably be my favorite out the pack. It's definitely unique as far as the Air Max 97 goes, because this swoosh, and just has these neon blue colors and like a little neon red on it, and that oversized swoosh, it just makes it all the more better. Then of course it has 3M on it. But dominantly, this is a black shoe. Black inside, black laces with some 3M in it. Black all down the medial and lateral side of the shoe. Black sole, a little bit dirty because I do wear my shoes most of the time. But overall, very dope shoe. Air Max 97, you can't go wrong with it. They are pretty comfortable, so this one has got worn a lot. Alright, so number 4 on the list. This shoe right here, I think, is very controversial with a lot of people. When it came out, everybody just about hated this shoe. Me, I was kind of crazy about it. The only big downfall about this shoe to me was the price point. But other than that, this was a pretty cool shoe that came out. And I eventually Well, I got it on release day, but ended up taking it back and waited till the price dropped down just a little bit lower and recopped it again. So here we go. This is the Jordan 6 Social Status. Came out earlier this year. I guess you'd say about kind of like a tribute to Jordan for the All-Star games. It was in Charlotte. The idea behind this shoe was behind the fur or whatever, the black cat, because that's like what they say is Jordan's alter ego, is the black cat. So this was a tribute to him for his black cat alter ego. Then also this was the very first shoe that he did win his first championship in. So a little bit side story behind it. That was Social Status inspiration behind this shoe. Even though a lot of people didn't really like it, it does have the Nike Air on the back, like the old school shoes, the OGs, or whatever you want to say. But definitely dope. Dominantly black. Got a little bit of snakeskin on the side, which is also black and kind of grayish. Then you got your little Concord hits, Concord on the bottom, a little bit of translucent sole. So, but all in all, definitely a dope shoe. Glad to have it in my collection. Maybe one day it will be something real unique, who knows. But prices are pretty cheap on these, so never really know. Alright, so moving on to shoe number 3. Alright, so this is another shoe that I've been eyeing for a while. I waited till the price dropped because I didn't want to pay full price for it. And then of course I saw that they were sitting a little bit. And once I saw a nice little sale go on, I think it was which me and them, we had a little issue, but it is what it is. I can't remember exactly where I got it from, but it was the first time I ever bought something from them, and might be the last. But either way, I ended up getting the shoe and got it for a decent price. And here it is. It's the Bread 5. Now the difference is this is the Satin Bread 5. And I guess a lot of people didn't really like it's gonna crease like crazy, which I wore it a couple times. It does have a little bit of creasing in it. But I mean, a Satin 5, to my knowledge, this is the only Satin 5. I don't think there's another. So this is somewhat unique. Then of course it's in the bread colorway. Got that silver reflective tongue. Pretty dope, you know. I've only wore it a few times, as you can see from the bottom. You know, they're pretty much brand new. But I thought it was a pretty unique type shoe. You know, just like the Jordan 1s that got satin on it. I guess, you know, Jordan thought like, hey, these might be dope. If we put satin on it, they might sell out like the Jordan 1s. But of course, that wasn't the case. And, you know, as we see now, you know, a lot of these, they went down for the cheap, but who knows? You know, prices started increasing on shoes this year, on random shoes that nobody never thought would go up. And this could be one of those. Could be a sleeper, who knows? All right. Down to the last two. Yeah, this one was kind of hard because both of them are OG colorways, but I know which one I like the most and which one I wanted the most. So for me, I'm gonna have to put this one as number 2. The Black Infrared Jordan 6. The one that released this year. We got the Nike Air on the butt. That's the one that we all wanted. And this time they actually did give us the infrared color that we wanted. It wasn't super pink. So this is definitely one of my favorite shoes in my collection. Really dope. You know, anybody that's into Jordans, I'm pretty sure if they had the opportunity to get this shoe this year, they definitely did, because ain't no telling when they'll retro this with the right color on it, and then of course have Nike Air on the back. So definitely this is something to keep in your collection, and yay, you never know, might blow up one day. Lid's a little bit dirty. I done wore these just a little bit. They're clear, little translucent bottoms. You know how it is. They start to yellow after a little while, but yeah, definitely dope shoe. I put this in my collection as far as black shoes go. Definitely my number 2. And hey, glad to have it. But we finna get into number 1, and definitely this is, yeah, this is probably my favorite, because this is one of the shoes that I waited on the longest to retro the right way. Although there's still a little bit of controversy about the Nike Air on it, but it still is a dope shoe. I've worn it quite a bit since I've got it, and it's the Bred 4. Arguably, probably between the 4 and the 6 is probably my favorite Jordan silhouette. Depends on the colorways, so I bounce back and forth between those two. That's why it was really hard to pick which one that I wanted to be my number 1 in my collection. But this Bred 4 is dope. It's a little bit more easier, I think, to wear with anything, just because of the color blocking on it. Whereas the infrared, you know, of course, you can still wear pretty much anything too, but just the infrared coloring, it throws it off a little bit. But this, with the regular, I think it's varsity red on it, it's a lot easier to wear. Actually, this is what I wore today. So, and you know, with this outfit that I got on right now. But definitely dope. 2019 release with the Nike Air on the back. Of course, the controversy behind it was because they didn't center the Nike Air like they were supposed to, like the OGs. If it had been for that, you know, this would have been pretty much the exact shoe. So that's the only thing about it. Other than that, these are dope shoes. Black with a little bit of cement gray, a little bit of red, and then white on the midsole. All in all, it's a dominantly black shoe. Very, very dope shoe. Everyone should have a Bred 4 in their collection. So for me, this is my top 1 and my Black is Beautiful challenge. And of course, everybody else in the next up crew, you know, let's go and run it down. Everybody else that hasn't done the challenge yet, I challenge every one of y'all to go ahead and do it. But this your boy Young Chris with 901 Kicks. We out this junk. Peace.
Sauce, I got 2 more sauce. Drippin' sauce, I be drippin' sauce. 2 more sauce, I got 2 more sauce.